beautiful evening, in the wilds of the peak, they begin to approach the haven they seek. The warm summer air caresses Boaty and Netty. Her engine fan whirs and his bollocks are sweaty. Finally, as they drive round the crest, Boaty parks Netty up in the spot they love best. It looks pretty sweet up on top of that hillock, but he's supposed to be tenting the fat, useless pillock. The vista is stunning, the views are amazing. The sheep have scarlet and the cows are all grazing. It's a wonderful spot, you can't argue with that, but he's supposed to be tenting the fat, useless pillock. The vista is stunning, the views are amazing. The sheep have scarlet and the cows are all grazing. It's a wonderful spot, you can't argue with that, but he's supposed to be tenting the cowardly twat. He promised us one thing, but he gives us another. He's the YouTube equivalent of an unfaithful lover. How can he not notice that his viewers get crosser? Cause he's supposed to be tempting the absolute tosser.
One of my favourite songs. Oh, we don't want that one. One of my favourite songs, that one. Good evening, darlings, and bonsoir tu, and buonasera tutti. Right, before we crack on, it would appear that YouTube is on the blink. Okay, so you've not been blocked. If you're getting some random error message or your comments aren't going through, you haven't been blocked. It's nothing I can do. YouTube is just on the blink. Sod all we can do other than crack on with it. Hang on, let me just, don't want to offend my OCD. About there, I think. Yes, that's lovely. Yes, that's much better actually. That's better aesthetically and practically. Anyway, a very, 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 very good warm welcome to Tuesday Night Live. That wonderful hour that we spend together on a Tuesday night, waving away Tuesday and welcoming in Wednesday, hump day, the middle of the working week as was, and half day closing in my home village of Glynneath. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers. Deploy them with wisdom. We will not be joined tonight by Two-Tent Ted the Tentington, or indeed the Netty Petty Pisspot. However, Sean's Box has kindly assumed the position and is ready for a jolly good seeing to. And last but by no means least, we have the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, many would argue, should, and I, quite frankly, hope will leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of your fellow bogs, members of my inner scrotum, and of course, the most elite of you all, my lovely penny lickers. And I've got to be so careful when I say that, because every time I say it, I very nearly say something else. And we wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want that. I didn't get where I am today by saying something else, and neither did any of you, I feel sure. Now, I cannot wait to literally throw myself upon your prostrate forms, and begin some conversational thrusting. But before I begin the thrusting, I'm going to have a quick go at the guzzling. I am going to have a well-deserved goodly slurp of my lovely wine, and then we'll get on to the thrusting. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Oh, don't be taken unawares. Keep your wits about you, and keep your hand on your halfpenny. That's my advice. But above all, with Oh God, I don't know what's pouring out of my nostrils at the moment. Bum swizzlement, with bum swizzlement pouring out of both nostrils and integrity and sincerity oozing straight out of my rearward facing back bottom. Get stuffed. Thank you so much. He's supposed to be tenting the absolute tosser. Here we go. Oh, do you know, I rather enjoyed that. I might have a little more of that in the... Oh, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the first wine burp of the evening. Ooh, and the first hiccup. Right, we've got doings on the community portable electronic telephonic device before we've even started. What's that screenshot for? Oh, request contains an invalid item. Yeah, everybody's getting it. You're not being picked out. It's happening to everybody, and it's most unfortunate.
Broadsword calling Danny boy. Coming over.
Oh, Richard Burton. Richard Burton, broadsword calling Danny boy. Right then, I will scroll back in the comments as far as I can, and let's see who's here and what's going on. And everybody's saying that nothing's working. Right, let's just welcome people. Jeremiah, good evening. Peter P, hello. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. Mike P, Andy Mosley, Barry Scrotter, Carl of the Lockpick, the Jamesy Boy, Steve Colg, Jim's Rants, Peter P, Susie Sunshine Tonic 110, Matron Planet Greenwood, community matriarch, and of course owner operator of the Community Bosom. Mike P, good evening. Diddly do. Boaty, can you just talk to us tonight without reading the comments for a change? Who else have we got, I wonder? I said hello to all of these. Pop 57, the lovely Pauline, good evening. Andrew Buttigieg, Ira Spotty as was, good evening to you, sir. The lovely Steph, hello. Dan Fango, good evening. Done them. Who else? Sue Outdoors is with us. Ha! Live stream hero of just an hour or so gone by. I was delighted to pop in, and I was very happy to see you all supporting one of our community channels. So thank you all for that, and a very good evening to you, Sue. Who else have we got, I wonder? Oh, let's have a... Yes, I'll get to you in just one moment. I really will. Honestly, I will. Trust me. I'm not a doctor. Now that we've moved the candle, don't be worrying about that. Ange! God bless you, Ange. One of the penny lickers. See what I mean? You have to be so careful. The lovely Ange. Lady Angela, Honourable Minister for Prostitution and Orienteering. Ha! And now regular co-host, well, soon to become regular, in it. Paul Birch, a very good evening. Oh dear. Mark Passad, you lovely man, a very good evening to you. Yes, Sue, you're getting the error. Everybody's getting the error. YouTube is just on the blink. Alan Simpson, greetings to the Honourable Alan Simpson, Minister for Little Chef and Weatherspoons. Go on, I'm going to catch right up. And may I just say that I do like the style of your whumping. Susie Sunshine had sausage, chips and beans for dinner. And, well, you can't fault that. Can't comment, send a voice note instead. What a splendid idea. Steve McDonald, have I welcomed you? If I haven't, I damn well have now. My goodness gracious me, look at me. I'm going like greased weasel droppings. Oh, Brett Hale, a very good evening. Oh, you've been watching Mustard and Boaty do cars. Oh, you're a glutton for punishment. You're a glutton for punishment there. Yeah, I know. It's nice wine, and I like wine, and wine likes me. It has a wonderful effect on me. What is that effect? Well, it gets me slightly pissed, and I rather enjoy that. So, that's nice, isn't it? Who else have we got? Angie's also the Minister for Ferries. Well, the Honourable Angela, Lady Angela, turned down a ministerial position earlier this evening. Breaking news, you heard it here first. She said, thank you, but no thank you. Sue is a new minister, says Peter P. Ah, well, yes. The lovely Sue Outdoors has provisionally agreed to become our new Honourable Minister for Tenting. Now, I wasn't present on much of the earlier live stream on her channel, so I don't know what her specific qualifications are for the role of Honourable Minister for Tenting, but God knows she'll be better qualified for it than I am, because I've never done it in my life. Although, as you all know, I have got many, many pounds worth of brand new, sealed in the package gear just out there in pole position in Officer Crabtree's back bottom. There's a brand new Berghaus Adara 500 tent, night, whatever it's called. And for those of you who don't know, that's quite a large tent with bedrooms and stuff. And it's got a carpet with it and a footprint, and I don't know what those things are. It just said you should have them, so I did. I have got a queen-sized luxury bed. It's an amazing bed. It's got drink holders in it, and I think it vibrates, or it would do if you... what else have I got? I've got the chandelier, of course. I've got tables, I've got chairs, I've got cooker things. I've got a beautiful set of cutlery. I've got full set of crockery. I've got sleeping bags, pillows. I've got everything that you could need for a successful month of absolute sheer luxury tenting. I just haven't done it. And in tomorrow's video that I recorded today, you will see tomorrow, I've told you all that I am selling the tenting gear because I'm never going to use it. But if somebody's willing to come along with me, then forget that. I will happily tent with others. I just don't fancy tenting alone. It'd be fun with other people, because even if I don't enjoy the tenting, I'll enjoy the company. But doing it on my own, it'll just be me not liking tenting. Although I really do want to try that bed out, because that bed is phenomenal. It's it's widely recognised as, if not the best, then the most expensive camping bed that you can possibly get. You want to see the size of it. It's even when folded up and deflated, and it's the size and weight of an original Mini Metro, the 998cc, which was it the A series, the original? I think it was. Anyway, thank you all very much. I'm glad you asked. I'm trying to comment, says Stu in a comment. So your attempts are indeed successful. That's correct. YouTube isn't working properly. Steve McDonald had homemade beef stew with fluffy dumplings. Simone, hooked on classics. Good evening to you. independent puppy. And you're right, it has been a long time no see or no hear. But lovely to have you back. David Hay is with us with a bottle of wine. Good man yourself, and good evening. Oh, I'm sorry, Simone. I'm sorry on both counts. You need to use it, says Sue. And that's rather open to interpretation, but I probably agree with you. Depends what you're talking about. Presumably the tent. It's a lovely tent. It's very expensive. It was very expensive. You want to see the cutlery? The cutlery is worth more than most caravans. Bloody hell. I don't think you're really made for camping, Boaty, says Chris, and you are almost certainly correct. That's why you all wanted me to do it, because you knew I would A, make a complete arse of it, and B, hate it. And that's what you all wanted to see. Edible pants and minge candles, he has it all. Wide-eyed, that's the lovely G, isn't it? A very good evening to you. We've got loads of things coming in. We'll get to those in just a second. Sherry, hello, darling. How are you, my lovely? Voiceover Van Deen, good evening to you. Oh, that sounds like a plan, Jonathan. Yes, ex-army, get pissed. Can't argue with that, really. Some comments get through, some don't. Emma's saying this in capital letters with lots of exclamation marks. White tent when you've got Netty. I've caught up with the comments. I've caught up with the comments. Hang on, where have you gone? Let me put you on speaker. Good evening.
Hiya. I don't know how true it is, but I've just...
Sound. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, it looks like we are back. Right. Testing UK's new comment restrictions. Right, God knows what's going on, darlings, but clearly something is going on. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will just soldier on for tonight. We'll get through it. I'll actually read my emails from YouTube and have a chat with my, whatever she's called, I've got a personal account manager or something, because apparently I have these things now. I've hit some YouTube thing, which means I get invited to join in loads of things that I never ever join in. And I've got a nice personal lady person who tells me that I don't have to go through all of the crap that other people have to go through, and if I've got any issues at all with YouTube, I can just ping her directly on WhatsApp and she will sort everything out for me. I don't know what it is, but I hit some metric or other. It can't be sub numbers or anything like that. It's probably to do with the live streams, because they're really pushing community at the moment, and they keep pinging me through the day, every day, saying, you know, we love what you're doing and we're going to give you this and this and this, and I never look at it. I probably shouldn't I? Right. Back in the room, indeed. Oh, the photo was just, it's just a thing of, there's a short testing the UK's new comment restrictions. So it's not naked buttocks. So maybe YouTube are beta testing something, and YouTube do beta test on my channel. So it might be something new that's being, I don't know. We'll find out in due course. I'll find out afterwards. We can't be worrying about it in the middle of the stream, can we? Oh, well, the message I was just about to play you has been deleted. What's this picture of? Oh, it's a Netty. It's a Netty done up like the A-Team. Oh, and it is the A-Team around it. I ain't going in no goddamn Netty. Right. Okay. So, what do we know? YouTube is broken. But don't panic, darlings. The fridge is not broken, so we've got cold wine. And as long as we've got cold wine, we're going to be okay. Oh, dear. Excuse me. Right. Right, okay. Oh, I was contacted today by Ben of Exploring with Ben and Sam. And he is very, 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 very keen that we do a joint live stream. And quite frankly, I'm up for it. The live stream, that is. I mean, we all know what else he'll be trying to get me up for, but right. Delta, a very good evening to you. Did the battery work on the car? Oh, kind of. As I suspected, even after a 12-hour charge, the battery wasn't good enough on its own. But it would put the lights on, but it wouldn't turn over. Sorry, a thing just pinged up then. So, and I haven't got, oh God, it was a bloody nightmare. I tried one starter pack, I tried 2 starter packs used simultaneously. That worked. I got her started, she sounded fabulous. She's a bitch to drive, MINGEBAG, in truth, because everything's been uprated ridiculously so. So the gear change is a bit like a Venturi Atlantique. The clutch is uprated and the clutch is as heavy as hell. I stalled her. I bloody stalled her. And then the starters were depleted. I couldn't get her started. I got YVETTE CARTE-BLANCHE. But I'd moved Minge a bit by that, so she was blocking the lane, you know. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to jump her off a car. I couldn't jump her off a car where she was originally, but where she ended up after she stalled, you'll notice I'm putting the blame on her rather than accepting it myself. Yeah, she was in a position where I could jump her in the nicest possible way. So I went and got YVETTE CARTE-BLANCHE because she's easier to manoeuvre around the 90-degree bend than CRABTREE, because CRABTREE is a big old sod. Needs to be to hold all of that tenting equipment, and that is his purpose in the fleet. Well, it was when I had a fleet. I'm now down to 2 cars. So CRABTREE's just a car. He's no longer the tenting car, although he is still full of tent, in fairness, and intent. So I got YVETTE CARTE-BLANCHE in position, got the bonnet up. Fucking hell, you try and find everything's hidden under plastic. Everything's hidden under plastic, oh my God. And Chris, my lovely neighbour, came out, Nicky Nunu's other half, and said, shall I bring mine round? The battery is easily accessible. And I said, if you wouldn't mind, that would be brilliant, because that means that I haven't got to leave Minge ticking over while I move YVETTE CARTE-BLANCHE out of the way. You can just, you know, get yours back round and I can sit in Minge and make sure she doesn't stall again. And that's what we did. He very kindly brought his Nissan Qashqai around. We jumped Minge together. We had her permission. And I successfully got her out and onto the road in position to be collected by a transporter. But it was a bit of a fraught morning, to be honest with you. Plus, I'm all discombobulated and bum swizzled because the plans all changed last minute, and I didn't know where I was or what I was doing, and I didn't have any lunch. Oh, God. You know, I'm a man who enjoys orderly planning, meticulous planning. Not overly so, you know, I can cope, I can go with the flow. Well, I bloody had to today, the Orinoco flow. Enya, would you or wouldn't you? I can't remember. But, you know, she's not in the same league as Pepsi. Very few are in the same league as Pepsi. What? I should Coco. Oh, I'd love to. Oh, and Rubber Dub. Whew. So, yeah, and then in due course, at about, I don't know, about 1:30, the nicest transportery type man in the world ever turned up. I'd spoken to him on the phone. Just the loveliest, loveliest, loveliest guy ever. Foreign, I'm going to guess, and it is a guess, Polish. But he was just so lovely, incredibly polite, friendly, really, really, really lovely. And with no drama at all, Melanie Mingebag got loaded onto the transporter with a plastic bag with her comprehensive service history and including about £6,000 worth of very recent bills for incredible upgrades of this, that and the other, and the spare keys and all of the handbooks and everything, and a brochure because she's quite a rare limited edition. It all went off heading south. And I can report that I have had confirmation that Mingebag has landed at her destination. She is now in the more than capable hands of the lovely Pingu Concord, who's been part of this channel from day one. And his mission, which he will undoubtedly achieve, is to restore Melanie Mingebag to her absolute former glory and beyond. And I'm delighted by that. I'm really delighted that she's gone to the best place in the world, as far as I'm concerned, that she could have gone to. So that's another job done. That's another box ticked. I'm now down to the bare minimum, 2 cars. Admittedly, there's a Caravan and a motorhome knocking around as well, but 2 cars is the bare minimum when you run old cars, if you rely on having a car. And I do. So there you go. Car-wise, we are down to the bare minimum. And my neighbours must think all of their Christmases have come at once, because they've all got more cars than me. Even when I had a fleet of 8 or so, they still had more cars than me. And now they've got lots and lots of lovely room right near their house for all of their own cars, because I've only got 2 now. And I've got nothing in the pits, because I haven't got anything small enough to fit into the pits now. Now, if I was staying here, then Mingebag would have been replaced by a 2007 Peugeot 107. But I'm not, so it won't, and I couldn't afford it anyway. So there you go. Thank you for listening. This has been a public service announcement. Oh, bollocks, I hate it when that happens. You stupid fucking phone. You're expensive, iPhone 16 Pro. The least you could do, as far as I'm concerned, is work properly. Now pull yourself together.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello.
I can't be allowed because my mum's staying.
Oh,
Don't bang that box if Michael Caine poked you in the eye.
No idea if you heard that or not, but I love it when your mum's there, Simone. I love the fact you've got your lovely mum there for company. Right, 1 box, Welsh, Puthcall. £1, 3, 2, 1. In it. Oh, that almost got stuck. Right, back to the comments. Excuse me. Nah, says voiceover Van Deen. Since your birthday, you qualified for the YouTube OAP Special Help Team. I'd take that. I'll take anything. Oh, Jim says it's the same on his channel, so it's something major. Right. Oh, well, I'll find out in due course. And, of course, I'll let you know. Oh my God, says Matron, I would love a joint live stream with Boaty and Ben. When he suggested it, I said that it would be material for your wonk bunk, didn't I? And remember, darlings, Valentine's Day is coming up on Saturday. So if any of you have had a private moment with yourself, with me in mind, you owe me a card. Now then. Let's move through the comments. I don't understand, says Dan, why you just didn't rob a battery temporarily off another car. Couldn't be asked. Couldn't be asked. Because it would be the wrong, the polarity would be, the terminals would be the wrong side or something. Couldn't be buggered. Couldn't be buggered. The other two cars, they've got all of the plastic chicanery. Would have been a pain in the arse stripping all that to get a battery out. And even more of a pain in the arse to put it all back. Thank you, Simone, for the voice note. What tents have you got, Boaty? Well, tent singular. I've got a Berghaus Adara Nightfall 500 is the tent that I've got, I think. Oh, scampi with homemade ketchup stew. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, dear. Has Minge gone to mustard? No. Minge was supposed to go to mustard last summer, but mustard didn't play ball. So, Minge has instead gone to MG Rover Heaven. She's gone to the one and only, the legend that is Pingu Concord. And my God, she's a lucky girl. She's a lucky girl. Pardon me, just going to blow my schnoz. Professional broadcaster, my arse. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. Minge is quite a special car, and she's been a little troubled, and I helped, and then I didn't help, and I neglected, and she's where she belongs now. All is well that ends well. Bum swizzled. Yes, Jeremiah. Well and truly bum swizzled. It's not an Albatross 5000. It's an Adara 500. You Burke. Boaty, did you buy some Smash? No, Simone, but I am going to. I am going to. Thank you for the reminder. I need to make a note somewhere. Oh, God, I forget. I won't see it there. Where can I? Oh, somebody just remind me. Actually, I've got a Sainsbury's shop that coming on Saturday. Right, somebody remind me on tomorrow or sometime to add smash, because it'd be useful. Now, I know, how difficult is it to boil a potato and then, you know, mash it or rice it with some butter and some seasoning and anything else that you want to put in there. But, you know, I'm going to be living in an enclosed, confined space, and potatoes take up room. I'd probably still do that. But I would like to have an emergency thing of smash. I believe in emergency food, and I believe in having emergency convenience food. And I think that ROGERBOTTY should have some smash in one of his nice... That's one of the things I love about ROGERBOTTY. Those little slidey-outy, pulley-pushy, shelvy things. I love those. Never had those in a kitchen. Now, after our separation, when we decided to be married again, me and the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty, and I sold the Welsh cottage and we transformed the house, we had a brand new super posh kitchen installed, and we knocked through to the dining room and put an archway in there. I think I opposed that. The French windows, the full-length French window things in the living room, I think I opposed those as well. I think I opposed everything that ended up being done. The only thing I got my way over was we converted the garages into a man cave, or I did. Well, I paid for it to be done. And I had the ultimate man cave, darlings. Now, it paid for itself because it was my workshop. It was a fully equipped workshop where I stripped, built, rebuilt very expensive bicycles and made a lot of money doing so. But it was also a full-on man cave. I had computers in there. I had a fridge freezer in there, a wine cooler, a bullseye fruit machine, full-size proper bullseye fruit machine, stereo, surround sound, one of those PlayStation things that I never actually used. Oh God, I had everything in there, DVDs, TVs. I had a fully equipped kitchen of my own in there. I had the works. It was the absolute bollocks. And it was called Boaty's Hub. Boaty's Hub. I miss Boaty's Hub. And I never got to stage 2 of Boaty's Hub, which was to go up, and because there was kind of a lofty thing above the garages, and we were going to convert that into living space, which initially, you know, it would have been a bedroom area. And we were going to put a bog in there and everything. And the idea was that I'd arse about in there for a while, but the long-term idea was that it was to be for the mammy, my lovely mother-in-law, Anne. Same name as my mum, but she was Anne with an E, my mum was Anne without an E. And she lived in this amazing cottage in Ireland, but it was terrifyingly awful. Max used to stay there, and I was never brave enough to do it. It was too awful. I mean, it was a lovely cottage in an amazing location. It was actually, the next door neighbours were some people I can't remember the name of, pop people, the Cause. The next door neighbours were the family home of the Cause. This is in Dundalk. in border country. So in the island of Ireland, but near the border to the north. So close that people would cross the border to get petrol and stuff because it was cheaper. And everybody would have two bank accounts, one in euro, one in sterling. But the cottage was terrifying. Mammy, bless her, my lovely mother-in-law, who I adored beyond words, she had some strange ideas. So she knocked a wall of the bedroom down so that animals could come in and seek warmth, which is a lovely idea, but it meant that the bedroom was no warmer than bloody outside. And so what warmth were the animals going to... And when Mag stayed there, she had to sleep and live in this. Now, to my chagrin, I always refused. I spent a lot of time in Ireland, but I always refused to stay in the cottage. And I used to stay at the Crown Plaza in Dundalk, which is literally just up the road from the eBay and PayPal Europe headquarters. And I loved the Crown Plaza. I loved it so much I stole some of the cutlery, and it's in that drawer over there right now. But bloody hell, I was entitled to. God, the number of nights and the number of pounds I spent at that place. But anyway, the point was that this man cave with what's it above was going to be for the mammy to bring her over from Ireland so that she could have a comfortable time going. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Minister for Interruptions here.
Many what?
Yeah, I've decided to take up the Minister for Interruptions.
Oh, right. Honourable Minister for Interruptions. I like that very much.
The one.
Hello,
yes,
sir.
Yeah. Sorry to hear you had a lot of trouble with Minge.
Oh, it's okay. My fault. My fault. I should have been on top of it and got it all sorted last week.
Aye. Yeah. It was good to see you in Sue's stream today. Sue's live.
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? That was lovely.
Brilliant. Poor lass didn't expect it though, did she?
She doesn't know what she's let. Oh, dear me. I mean, this seems normal to us, doesn't it? But to anybody else looking in, they're going to think, what the bloody hell is all this about? And
yeah.
especially the way that they're introduced to it, because Sue, like Lee, found us as a result of a random drive-by marriage proposal. So it doesn't get much more surreal than that, does it?
Yeah, but she did say she hasn't flatly refused yet.
Oh. Oh, well.
So be careful.
Yes. I think it's lovely. I think it's lovely that out of a madness idea, or whim, we've got a couple of community members and 2 new community channels who seem to get us a bit, and hopefully are going to blend in and be part of the community. I think it's fabulous. I'm really thrilled.
Yeah, it's nice when we find another channel when they blend in with ours and we all get together. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I really enjoyed jumping into that live, and it was so lovely to see you all there supporting
anyway,
her.
my friend, I only jumped in because, like I say, I'm the Minister for Interruptions.
Indeed.
I will let you get back to the stream, and I will talk to you later.
All right, buddy. Take care, mate.
Okay, right.
Bye.
I forgot to tell you, my daughter went shopping today and come back with a bass guitar and amp. Seriously? Yeah.
Right, okay. Well,
she come through the door with this guitar sticking over the top of her head, and I thought, what the bloody hell is that?
Let us know how you get on with playing it.
Oh, Jesus, I couldn't. She's just started learning it, so, yeah.
Oh, good for her. Good for her.
Yeah. Gives her another string to a bow kind of thing.
Oh, well done, yeah. 6 string, no doubt. Oh, it's a 4 string if it's about... Is it 4 or 6? if it's bass.
4-string, I think.
Four string if it's a bass, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Non-guitarist here. Oh, well,
Okay.
that'll add some music to your life.
It will, yes. At least it's not the recorder.
Oh my God, we all did that at school, didn't we? 3 blind bloody mice. Christ. Dear, oh dear.
Anyway, mate, like I say, I'll let you get back to the stream.
All right, my lovely. Catch you soon.
Right,
Bye-bye.
take care. Good night.
It wouldn't be a live stream if we didn't hear Tonic's voice, would it? It wouldn't be a Boaty's World live stream. And can I just remind you all that when it comes to bass guitar, pardon me, when it comes to bass guitar, the finest and indeed sexiest bass guitar player in the world, all time, ever, Kathy Valentine. Don't forget that, it's important. Right. Orderly planning, Boaty, says Steph. You couldn't plan a trip to work and be there on time. You're always late. That's kind of true. Ross, Dinosaur Dad, good evening. I am going to get some Smash, though. I'm definitely going to get some Smash. That will be a useful bloody thing to have. So it will. Oh, the Minge will thrive, not just live. She will thrive. 2 wheels for Daz. Dan, good evening, Dan. Fuck Peugeots, they're fucking shit. Well, it's an opinion, Dan. It is an opinion. Mama Lilac. Hiya, Boaty. Being a trunky one to bun here, I'm most curious. When are you going to move out of shot? My friend said you are pacing and I think you are cooking. I should are in Noco. God, that's my favourite comment of the night, actually. Good evening to you and good evening to your friend. I don't do well at sitting still. I know I have to do it for certain things like driving and live streams, but I like to pace about. If you ever have a telephone call with me, which is unlikely because I never ring anybody and I hardly ever ring anybody and I don't usually answer when anybody rings me. I'm terrible. I'm dreadful. I'm awful with messages as well. You're best off just coming round and I'll give you drinks and make you food and stuff. But if you did have a telephone call with me, you would be taken all around the cottage because I'm not great at being still. I'm not great at being still. Plus, a live stream is quite a long thing. And there are things that I like to do on a quite regular basis that I can't do while I'm on camera. So I have to go over here and do them. Out of shot. God, I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to supper tonight. Oh, hang on. Wine burp. Incoming. 3, 2, 1. Oh, excuse me. Oh, outrageous. Oh, you deserve better than this, quite honestly. You're such a top-of-the-range community. I'm sorry that you've been landed with me as your host for... Well, no, hang on, you had Sue earlier. With Zeb, of course, who I loved the last bit just before I went when Zeb was fixated on the biscuit on the camera. Oh, my God. I've never... Oh, I hate being without a dog. I hate being without a dog. All my life I've had dogs until this last decade. And it feels so weird not having a dog with me. But I can't. How can I do it? How can I do it? Oh. don't start talking about my previous dogs and the Rainbow Bridge, because you all know that is the sure way to get me just crying my eyes out on camera. But I will see them again. Oh, don't start, don't start. Don't start. Bonzo, Kazan, Laddie, Biddy, Biffa, our lovely Biffa, Max. Oh. Right. Yay. Ah, Pete Yedo, good evening. I imagine you don't, Jeremiah, no. I imagine, yes, Emma, I strongly suspect that you might be correct. I'll be looking for that card from the United States. Oh, Our Last Summer. One of my favourite things ever. I still watch it. That was so lovely. It was... Oh. No, don't go into that. Don't go into that. It was almost spoiled, but it wasn't. That was one of the loveliest things ever. And it still brings me incredible joy every time that I watch it. I would urge you all to watch it and listen to it. And the nicest thing about it, in a sense, is that it wasn't Our Last Summer, because we did it pretty much all again last year. Didn't we, Emmels? And my God, by hook or by crook, we will do it all again this year. Amazing, bloody amazing times. You know, in the depths of winter and when everything's shit and everything's going tits up, look at something like that and it reminds you that life is so beautiful that it's worth hanging around for. Our Last Summer, that was, I still can't get over that. The work that you must have put into that, because the clips were all so perfect. And I'm a YouTuber, I make videos. I know how many hours, days, weeks, or months you must have put into finding exactly the right clips for exactly the right lyrics, and then obviously editing them all together. And they were all so perfect. I love the ones with mustard. Oh dear. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, you need to go on to Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon's channel, and search for Our Last Summer, and it's just lovely. Oh, what's that? Oh, thank you. That will remind me. Thank you, Corey. An excellent reminder to buy some Smash. QWERTY Pumpkin, good evening to you, my lovely. Yeah, it's another misty and foggy day, Pete, isn't it? The fog is back, worse than before, if anything. When's Valentine's? It's Saturday. Let's have a quick whiz through. When are you moving out? Asked John Higginbottom. When I have to, when I'm told that I must. And I haven't been told yet, so I'm not doing it. But as you will see from the next video, then if all goes according to plan, I won't be here tomorrow night. because there is stuff happening. But I won't spoil it. Watch tomorrow's video. And thank you to anybody and everybody who watched today's video. I didn't do a daily diary yesterday. Everything was just all fucked up. And I didn't do a diary vid. And I want to put a vid out every day. And so in last night's live stream, I told you I'll give you a Mustard and Boaty do lunch because nobody watched them. And I thought they were great. So I put a video out today that I originally put out in May 2023. So almost 3 years ago, over 2.5 years ago. And it was just a standard Mustard and Boaty do lunch video. On a Monday, me and my dear friend, Captain Mustard, we would have lunch together, often in a caravan called Mr. George ROGERBOTTY, and I would just film it, fly on the wall style, and we would put it out. And every single one of them had some moments of worth in them, or comedy, or whatever, or shock. Nobody watched them, but the people that did watch them loved them. And so the video that I put out today, I put it out in May 2023, and it had, I'll tell you exactly, it had 140 views. 140. So I re-put it out today, and it has had, let's have a look, 948 views and some nice comments. So a lot of the newer community members, subscribers, viewers, whatever, won't have seen that video before, and I love the fact that a few more of you have seen it and have commented positively. And I might well do more. Now, you've got a proper daily diary video tomorrow. But I might, all of the Mustard and Boaty do lunch videos that had no views at all, really, I love them. I love them. And I might just put them out there as additional videos if they get views. And that's not me being vain or money grabbing. It's just that if I put a video out that doesn't get viewed, then the algorithm says, okay, this channel is shit and we won't show his next video to anyone. So I can't really risk doing that. But you can see them all. There's a playlist, Mustard and Boaty do lunch. So you can go to that playlist and you can see all of them, but not many people go through the back catalogue. And honestly, I think the Mustard and Boaty do lunch videos are worth you going through, but most of you won't. So I might just put them out again as extra videos. And if they die on their arse, I'll just make them channel member only, and then the algorithm doesn't punish me. And there's another playlist, Mustard and Boaty do lunch with. And I loved that. The concept was that me and Mustard had a takeaway lunch in a 1980s shabby caravan, right? That was the original premise. And then we thought it would be fun if we invited people who were better known than us to come and slum it with us in a shitty old 1980s caravan. It wasn't really shitty, German. And have a cheap takeaway lunch with us from the Milkstone Road in Rochdale. And we did it. We didn't do many, but we did a few. And we filmed it, fly on the wall, no editing. The first one was with JM on Cars, who's a massive YouTube channel. massive, earns like £1 million a year. And he did Mustard and Boaty do lunch with. He was our first. Who else did we do? We did Mark on Motoring, Mr. Tickle. We did, God, I can't remember now. I can't remember. Oh, we did one of the Top Gear boys. We did Steve Berry of the original Top Gear. And that was, he let some stuff go in that, yeah. And they're all there. The videos are all there if you care to search for them. But I might well rebroadcast some of them so that newer people see them. Because honestly, I think the Mustard and Boaty stuff deserved to do really well. It was real. It was honest. It was funny. It was near the knuckle. It was genuine. There's so much fake shit going on out there in YouTube, and here you've got this real stuff. But back then, 2 or 3 years ago, nobody watched it. Maybe they will now. I don't know. God, I love wine. Right. Have I missed any doings? I'd better check. Oh, I have. Oh, I've missed a few. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Not to worry. We can do this now.
Hiya, Boaty.
Hello.
Hope you are well. Pound that box.
Okay, right. That creates a problem. I'll come to that in a sec. Oh, my stupid fucking phone. Oh, what the? God. The cast from Cats, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, Sheba. Is it that time? Is it midnight? My goodness me, it really is. Okay, well, as we're doing birthdays then, a very, very happy birthday to Sheba. And of course, many happy returns. And a very happy birthday to Heidi Vodka. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. And I'll see you on the beach. With a battered sausage, obviously. I mean, I'm not an idiot. Right. What time is it? Okay, we might need to start saying good night, I suppose, darlings. It's that kind of time, isn't it? And I can't remember what the bloody hell I was talking about, but, you know, business as usual there, really. Yeah, you've got a Daily Diary video tomorrow explaining what's going on. Thursday is going to be kind of an important and exciting... Well, Thursday stuff's going to happen. Tomorrow night, because of Thursday, I need to be in ROGERBOTTY, and I'm kind of ill prepared. But it will be fine, no doubt. That's about it, really. That's about it. Right. Say your good night. I will whiz through the comments. I thought you were a bit of a foodie, Boaty. I am, Chris. I run a fine dining restaurant. I'm a very enthusiastic home chef. But, you know, emergency food, sometimes it is needed. I'm a foodie, but I'm not entirely a food snob. I love battered sausage, chips and curry sauce. I love a Big Mac. I'm not a total snob. Smash is actually tastier than real mash tastier. Well, anyway, you see. Yeah, bung a bit of butter in. Bung, oh, Mammy. Oh, Mammy was, oh my God. Mammy. Well, let me tell you about the first time I met Mammy, my mother-in-law. Mags and I, we had, the first date was just a kind of get-to-know-you date. You all know the story. You all know blah, blah, blah. She was the best-looking woman on the thing, so I thought, right, go for her first. She was free that night. I was living in Africa at the time. I came back to the UK for a couple of weeks, visit my parents, sort some business stuff out, blah, blah, blah. And went onto the app. It wasn't even an app, it was a website, UDate. And yeah, and ended up driving up from, where was I? Worcestershire to Chesterfield to meet Mags for a date, the lady that became the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty. And the wedding video is there on the channel, if you would care to watch it. And then the second date, I took her to Paris. The third date, I took her to Brussels. The fourth date was, what was it? It was a family thing, and it was Lastborn's Siobhan, bless her. I didn't know the kids' names. I'm terrible with names, you all know that. And I couldn't remember. Mags had 4 children, and I couldn't remember the names. So they became firstborn, lastborn, the tall one, and the young master. And it was the lastborns, they were Catholic, Irish Catholic. I think it was her, what was it, confirmation? Something like that, some kind of Catholic celebration thing, anyway. And this was the 4th date. So we've met, we've had the first date. We've had the second date, Paris. That went well. We had the third date, Brussels. That was lovely. But then the 4th date wasn't just an us thing. It was a meet the family thing. And I'm sure it was a confirmation. I'm sure it was Siobhan's confirmation. And I wasn't invited to the churchy bit. Of course I wasn't. But I was invited to the aftermath, which was a meal in a pub in Chesterfield. The pub's not there now, it's been knocked down. And all of the family were there because, you know, Irish family. So all of the UK family, and Mammy came over from Ireland. She wasn't Mammy then, obviously. But yeah, she was there. And it was kind of a bit awkward because it was like a localish pub, and I was a little bit kind of, well, I'd not long since been living in America and stuff, and my phraseology probably wasn't entirely Derbyshire. And we were in this pub, and God, I remember this vividly. We were ordering our food, ordering our meals, And I ordered a steak, obviously, and I said, hold the mushrooms, please. And the waitress, some young Derbyshire lass, said, you know what, hold the mushrooms, please. And somebody had to translate to her that he doesn't want mushrooms with his steak. And looking back, that probably, I went through a thing where when I'd been living in America, I defaulted to using American phraseology. It took me a while to readapt. Like I didn't have a mobile; I had a cell phone because that's what it was in the States, stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe it was a bit awkward, but Jimmy, the the future brother-in-law, Maggie's brother, who oh God, Jimmy's a whole story. Jimmy is a whole video or a live stream unto himself and his daughter. His daughter's lovely. Jimmy's fine. He's a nice guy. I hope he's okay. But he's, oh God, he's a bit of a, I don't know, a drinker and oh gosh, don't know where to go with that. But anyway, so it all got a bit awkward because there I am amongst my future family, but nobody knew that at the time. I was just a guy on a 4th date with Mags. And in the middle of this thing, this family thing, Jimmy got up and said, I'm sorry, but I thought this was supposed to be family only. I'm going. And he buggered off. And that made it really, really awkward. He buggered off because I was there. And I felt terrible. I didn't want to intrude. I was invited. I wanted to meet the family. I liked this woman. I was already falling in love with this woman. You know, Paris, Brussels, and the adventures that we had. It sounds flash. I know it sounds flash. It wasn't. It wasn't flash. It was typical me. It was a gigantic cock-up that turned out to be wonderful because Mags kind of somehow figured what I was and just made everything work perfectly. And yeah, I mean, she'd not have invited me to a family thing unless we knew that we were going to be a thing, you know? And even at that early point, we knew that we were going to be a thing. It turned out to be a complicated thing, but we were always going to be a thing, and we still are, even though we don't talk much. And Jimmy buggered off, grabbed his daughter and buggered off. And it was really awkward. And Mammy, the Irish mother, future mother-in-law, grabbed me by the arm and took me to one side. And I remember thinking, oh shit, I'm going to get a fucking telling off here, a lecturing. I'm going to be told to go away. And she said, I might be paraphrasing, but not on the important words. She grabbed me by the arm, she took me to one side and she said, sure, you'll have to ignore Jimmy now. He's a bit of a wanker. And I thought, fucking hell, that's your son. That's your son. And she said, you're going to have to ignore Jimmy now. He's a bit of a wanker. Fucking hell. Oh, dear. Why am I telling you about that? I've forgotten why I'm talking about this. Not a clue. Not a clue. Oh, is everybody saying good night? Good. Good, good, good. Paola, it was a confirmation, yeah. Oh, God, do they? Cost a fortune. Right, okay. I think it's probably time to, oh, Emma. Emma's, last summer. We'll do it again this year, I promise you. And happy birthday, Sheba. Happy birthday, Heidi. Heidi Vodka. Don't let him find it. Oh! Mick O'Brien is enjoying the channel in his pants. Good man. Welcome, 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 and well done on observing the correct doings. All right, darlings. That will do us for tonight. Thank you so much. I have loved tonight. Apologies you didn't get a diary video today, but I hope you enjoyed the mustard and boaty one. I'm just chuffed that having done 140 views first time round, it's going to do 1,000. And it deserves it. So well done, Mustard, for being part of the Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch. It should have fucking taken off. I thought that was what YouTube was meant for. I loved Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch. I loved it. I loved every single one of them. And they all just crashed and burned. Okay. Right. We should be in ROGERBOTTY tomorrow, but who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Life is a bit weird at the moment, my lovelies, but thank goodness you lot still make sense. Right. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring joy, may it bring pleasure, but at the very least, I pray that it is manageable. A candle will be relit tomorrow night. Same time, 11 o'clock. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And on that note, Peugeot. And indeed. Oh yes, bosh. Good night, darlings. Much love to you all.